That's the Saleya. Tyrell is here and within our grasp. Target that ship before we lose it. We've lost Tyrell, but somehow I don't think we're rid of her. All ships, concentrate fire on the beam weapon. That's our primary objective.
Mighty is the Klingon Empire.
Our shields are low, Captain. In phaser range, Captain. Pilot shields down. Shields disabled, Captain. Captain, they've taken out our shields. Sensors inoperative, Captain. Klingon vessel destroyed.
Klingon ship spotted. Moving into attack position.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Mighty is the Klingon Empire.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Enemy weapon system damaged. Enemy sensors inoperative, Captain. Captain, hull integrity is severely compromised. Captain, their weapons are offline. Klingon vessel destroyed. Engaging warp drive.
Our shields are down.
Engaging warp engine.
Constitution to fleet. Proceed to warp. We're taking a beating. Warping to your coordinates.
Mighty is the Klingon Empire.
Constellation to fleet. We have arrived at our destination.
We've arrived at designated coordinates. This is Enterprise.
Constitution standing by. Constitution standing by.
This is Enterprise.
Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
Lock photons.
Engaging target. Engaging target.
Constitution standing by.
Constellation standing by.
Constitution standing by.
Enterprise en route.
Course laid in.
Holding position.
Constitution standing by.
This is Enterprise.
Constitution standing by.
Enterprise en route. We're on station, awaiting instructions.
Constitution to fleet. We're in position. Constitution standing by.
Setting course. Enterprise in position.
Constitution to fleet. Awaiting orders.
set. Shields are down.
Heading set. Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Klingon target destroyed. Engaging target. Moving into attack position.
Constellation complete. We're taking a beating.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Photons are loading, sir. Klingon vessel destroyed.
Our shields are down.
Enemy shields disabled, Captain. Klingon vessel destroyed. Photon torpedoes ready.
Engaging target. Moving into attack position.
Excellent work, everyone. We've taken away their new toy. Set a course for Starbase 63. The Commodore will want to debrief us immediately. I need to inform him of Tyrell's reappearance and her involvement here. Kirk out. Admiral's log, stardate 7489.6. It's been a long time since I've seen this Vulcan ship, Tyrell's ship. I had considered retiring this coming year to finally let go of this duty and obligation. But now, with her return, this is something I just can't let go. After the destruction of the Klingon weapon at our first encounter, she disappeared without a trace. No matter how hard we tried to track her down, Tyrell simply seemed to have vanished into the void. But now she's returned and shown up at a classified Federation research installation, no less. After I was informed we lost contact with one of our stations, I made certain inquiries. I can't get a firm answer from Starfleet Command on the research Dr. Cataract is conducting at this facility, but if Tyrell's interested in what he's doing, it can't be good. My task force waits just outside of the Lantaru sector, but Tyrell seems to have anticipated our arrival. The platforms designed to protect the Federation defense post appear to now be under her control. There's no telling what else she has within the defensive perimeter, nor what awaits us at the Cataract Research Station deeper in the sector. But I'm intent on finding out. Our initial scans indicate an energy signature near the front of the defense grid, generating enormous power. Until we know what we are up against, I've ordered the fleet to hold position while I go in for a closer look.
Enterprise, standing by.
Sensors report new enemy vessels.
Enterprise, standing by.
Sensors report new enemy vessels. Setting course now. Diverting energy. Setting course now.
Initiate scan.
These containers seem to be energy storage vessels. 2 of them register empty, but the third, its energy signature is massive. That's our answer. This is their Achilles heel. The containers seem to be shielded, but if we can destroy the shipyard around it, the deuterium tank's explosion should be enough to breach the energy vessel's core. Concentrate fire there.
Setting course now.
New enemy vessels detected.
Course set, Captain. Diverting power to shields, Captain. Setting course now. Our shields can't take many more hits, Captain.
Assimilation detected.
Lasers locked on target, Captain. We have company. We've entered the nebula, Captain. Objective achieved.
That did it. We're reading massive fluctuations in the power regulation matrix of the energy vessel. It's exponentially growing. All ships, get clear. Full impulse. Enterprise to all ships. The defensive net is disabled. We've detected a Klingon presence within the perimeter. Engage and destroy. Kirk out. We need to take back that outpost. Prepare a boarding party to retake it.
I'm sorry, Captain. Diverting power, Captain. We've left the nebula, Captain.
Moving into attack position.
Moving into attack position. Engaging target.
We have company.
Moving into attack position. Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Threat neutralized. We have company.
Assimilation detected.
All vessel destroyed. Moving into attack position.
Our shields can't take many more hits, Captain.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Moving into attack position.
Moving into attack position.
Engaging target.
Lasers locked.
Threat neutralized.
New enemy vessels detected.
In phaser range, Captain.
Engaging target.
Threat neutralized.
We've destroyed the target. Moving into attack position.
Phasers ready, Captain.
Moving into attack position.
We have company.
All ships. We're detecting 3 shipyards near the rear of the perimeter. Scans are showing the same energy signatures as we found earlier. There seem to be ships berthed in the shipyards. They're transferring that energy from the storage vessels into those ships. One of them is powering up and clearing the dock. Prepare to engage.
Phaser's locked on target, Captain.
Threat neutralized. Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
In phaser range, Captain.
Threat neutralized. New enemy vessels detected. We've destroyed the target. Enterprise, standing by. Threat neutralized.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Diverting energy.
We destroyed the target.
Our shields are broken. We've lost weapons, Captain.
We've destroyed the target.
Sensors are offline. Captain, hull integrity is severely compromised. Captain, they've taken out our shield.
We have company.
Engaging warp drone. Controls not responding.
Threat neutralized.
Order acknowledged.
Enemy sensors inoperable, Captain. Target neutralized.
The shields are down. Prepare a boarding party.
Beam away team on my mark.
Boarding party has entered the station. Commander Garrison will signal us when the facility has been retaken.
Enterprise to fleet. Weapons back online. Excelsior standing by. We're taking a beating.
Photons are loading, sir.
Threat neutralized.
Enemy weapon system damaged.
Admiral, this is Commander Lieutenant Garrison. The mission is a success. The facility has been secured. But whatever these things were, I don't think they're Klingon anymore.
Explain, Commander.
They had some kind of cybernetic implants embedded in their skin, Admiral. Don't know what to make of it. We had to set a phaser to overload just to take them all down. Then they simply disintegrated.
Understood, Commander. Secure the outpost. We have larger problems out here.
Yes, sir. Garrison out.
We can't hold on it. Commencing repairs.
Course set, Captain.
Excelsior standing by.
Klingon vessel destroyed. We've entered the nebula.
All Klingon vessels have been neutralized. The outpost is secure. No sign of Tyrell here, but I have no doubt that we'll find her at the Cataract Research Station deeper in the sector. Be prepared for a fight. I'm sure she has more surprises in store for us. Signal all ships to move to their designated targets. Mr. Sulu, set course for Cataract Station. Best possible speed. Admiral's log, stardate 7492.1. We've arrived at the outskirts of the system where the Cataract Research Station is located. Not sure what to expect after encountering Tyrell's alterations to our outer defense post. My instincts tell me to be cautious. Our most recent intelligence places Tyrell at the research station itself. Finally, to have her within our reach. With all the havoc she has wrought upon the Federation, one can only wonder what happened to her Vulcan senses. Starfleet Command is most insistent that Dr. Cataract and his research be saved. If I didn't know better, I'd almost say they place his well-being above that of his fellow researchers. In any case, I fully intend to take back what she has stolen. Whatever it takes to bring her destructive tendencies to an end, I'm prepared to do.
Admiral Kirk, this is Captain Somerset. We're approaching the target area. Scans confirm the presence of the Saleya near the station. My battle group is moving to intercept.
We're right behind you, Somerset. Hold on.
Admiral, something is wrong. Our shields are losing power fast. We've lost partial coverage. Correction! We've lost all shield power. We're hit. Secondary hull rupture. Decompression on multiple decks. We're losing her. It's too late.
Somerset, come in. Sensor scan now. I want to know what the hell happened. Kirk to fleet. Our sensors are detecting several objects out there which seem to be emitting some kind of dampening field. As Captain Somerset's telemetry indicates, they appear to have a profound effect on our ship's systems. They drain energy from local space and translate that into power for the Cataract defense grid. Our tactical analysis indicates the dampeners are constructed of solid neutronium. Phasers and photons will have little effect against them. My science officer has found the subspace carrier wave amplitude these devices are using to transfer power back to the defense grid. We're going to attempt to send a feedback pulse on that carrier wave in an effort to overload the dampener. If we actively scan the device, we can match the carrier wave. If we're going to even get close to that station, we'll have to disable these dampeners. Kirk out.
Enterprise, standing by.
Warping to your coordinates.
Ticonderoga, standing by. Ticonderoga to fleet.
Warp speed.
Awaiting orders.
Course laid in.
Shields are failing. We can't maintain power. That dampener is neutralizing our defenses. Let's take that thing offline.
Initiate scan.
Shields are coming back online. Though our sensors show the dampening field is down here, the Cataract defense grid is still operational. Our analysis also indicates that the feedback pulse we generated will dissipate in about 8 minutes. After that, this dampener will reactivate. We'll have to move fast to overload the other dampeners before the pulse wears off and deactivate the defense grid in the process.
Setting course now.
Klingon target destroyed.
This is no challenge. Tell me where I can find an opponent worthy of my skills.
Scanning.
Klingon target destroyed.
2 down. 1 more to go. I have a feeling this is going to get interesting.
Engage.
Scanning.
We've done it. All the dampeners have been overloaded, and their subspace link to the defense grid has been severed. The station's defensive network has been neutralized. Set course for the Cataract Research Station, but stay tight and close. What in the name of...
Ah, the legendary Admiral James Kirk. History seems to note you a special chapter. It would be a pity to end it so prematurely. Withdraw your forces, and you may leave unharmed.
What about the countless men and women who have died up to this point, trying to stop you from spreading your chaos over the whole of the quadrant?
Ending of life is regrettable, but sometimes necessary on the road to perfection. I am on a higher path, one that will eventually bring us all into a state of peace and logic.
I've heard this all before, Terrell. The road to hell, as they say, is paved with good intentions. But you're just a Vulcan whose delusions afford you the luxury of rationalizing murder. And I intend to stop you, right here, right now. Stand down, or we will destroy you.
I believe you are mistaken. Omega now belongs to me, and you will witness the nature of its power. Goodbye, Admiral. I am most curious to see how your death will affect events yet to come.
She's escaped. Enterprise to fleet. Weapons free. Concentrate your fire on that large vessel. Sensors are detecting smaller spheres linked to the larger one. They appear to have no offensive capabilities, but are working to augment the mothership's systems.
We've achieved an objective.
Board vessels approaching. Enterprise, standing by.
Stand by to fire phases.
Every scratch we put on that ship seems to be repaired within moments. This rate will never bring her down. My science officer believes he has identified the smaller sphere working to regenerate the larger ship's hull. All vessels target and destroy it. Excellent. That seems to have nullified the sphere's ability to regenerate.
Engaging target.
Prepare to launch photon torpedoes.
Eliminating that smaller sphere has reduced the mothership's weapons capability significantly. We should have an easier time of it now.
Engaging target.
Unphaser range, Captain.
Moving in to attack position.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Diverting energy. Phasers locked on target, Captain.
Ticonderoga, standing by.
Diverting energy.
Enterprise, standing by.
Phasers locked on target, Captain.
Engaging target.
Phasers locked.
Engaging target.
Our shields are low, Captain. Our shields can't take many more hits, Captain.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Moving in to attack position.
Phasers locked.
That's it. Her engine output is falling to normal sublight levels.
Moving in to attack position.
can't take many more hits, Captain.
Ticonderoga, standing by.
Our shields can't take many more hits, Captain. Our shields are low, Captain. Our shields are low, Captain. Captain, they've taken out our shields.
Sensors show a resonance cascade in that ship's power core. That energy reading is massive. What in blazes could they have been using to power that thing? All ships, get out of here. Maximum warp. That ship is going critical. Admiral's personal log supplemental. I failed. It was my charge to apprehend this woman who has been a destructive blight upon the Federation for the last 100 years. Tyrell has been with us since the founding of the Federation, and there's no telling how much longer she'll be out here. Her purpose unknown, and her power quite formidable. I fear for what she could do given time. I've submitted my official report to Starfleet concerning the Cataract incident. After learning of his Omega particle research, I suggested that the details be sealed, and steps taken to assure this never happens again. Aside from the destructive power of a single molecule of Omega, it has destroyed subspace through a 3-light-year radius around the Lentaru sector. With such potentially destructive power at Tyrell's fingertips, I feel extremely uneasy. Starfleet has assigned a commission to develop an Omega directive concerning this eyes-only matter. Sometimes the arrogance of man is what gets us into so much trouble. Hopefully, the next generation will be better.
Captain's log, stardate 10372.6. While on a survey mission to Galorndon Core, we've received word from a Federation listening post along the neutral zone that a disturbance has been detected involving several Romulan ships and an older Vulcan vessel.
The Romulans appear to be engaged in battle, Captain.
Full sensor scan. I want to know what's happening over there.
My lord, what kind of a mess are the Romulans creating now? That planet has just been liquefied to molten rock. Its core is destabilizing. Brace for the shockwave. Raise shield.
Vigo, raise the shields.
Done. But we've been hit badly. Major damage to the outer hull.
The captain. Captain Ruhalter is down. Medical team to the bridge. Emergency.
What are we going to do, Jean-Luc?
I'm taking command. Bring us about. Full impulse, get us some distance. Open a channel to that ship.
Channel open.
Attention, unidentified vessel. I am Captain Picard of the Federation ship Stargazer. You are entering Federation territory. Return at once to Romulan space.
No response, Jean-Luc. They've altered course. They're bypassing our position and heading deeper into Federation space.
Good. We're in no real condition to fight anyway. We need to reach Starbase 61. Tax the engines as hard as you have to, but we must get there quickly.
Will do, Captain.
Do we still have sensors, Vigo?
Barely. The sensor pallets are still there, but there's hardly any power left. It's the planet. The core has completely collapsed.
What about stellar debris? Give me a bearing.
Computing that now. A large portion of the stellar debris will pass through the Phidian star system.
Best possible speed to Starbase 61. Open a channel to them. We're going to need more ships. Acting Captain's log, supplemental. Captain Ruhalter is dead. After reaching Starbase 61, we discovered only 3 other Federation starships are present in the system. We have very few resources to aid us in this catastrophe, but we'll have to make whatever we do have count twice over. We cannot allow any of those massive fragments to strike the planets in this system. If they do, millions of lives could be lost, and the planets rendered uninhabitable for decades. The sensor arrays in the system will be able to alert us as to the speed and course of the fragments as they enter range. Let's use this time to reduce the amount of debris entering the area of the planets and the starbase. Stargazer out.
Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Engaging target.
Photon torpedoes online.
Engaging target. Moving into attack position.
Diverting energy.
Phaser power is optimal.
Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Engaging target. Engaging target. Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Moving into attack position.
Torpedoes online. Phasers online.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Engaging target.
Stargazer report.
In phaser range, Captain.
Phasers online. Phasers online. Weapons locked. Photon torpedoes online.
Phaser power is optimal.
Helm, stand by for command.
Take us in the warp. Phaser power is optimal.
Helm, maintain current state.
Engage. Laser power is optimal. Lock photon.
Valiant, standing by.
Diverting energy. Diverting power, Captain.
Stargazer reporting.
Phasers online.
Stargazer, this is Starbase 61. We've been monitoring the situation. The debris entering the system is steadily increasing, but I believe we can be of some assistance. We've been able to modify our defensive platforms, increasing their range and power. You can use your tractor beams to tow them to the locations I've indicated. I believe they could provide significant support for destroying the incoming debris.
Lock photons. Lock phasers. Warp speed. Held, stand by for command.
Control's not responding.
I'm gonna try to realign the warp core to bring the engines back up.
Engage. Helm, get us out of here. Warp 1, engage.
I'm gonna try to realign the warp core to bring the engines back up.
Valiant, standing by.
Lock phasers.
Stargazer reporting. Take us into warp. Help, stand by for command.
Valiant, standing by.
Stargazer to all ships. We've detected a massive piece of stellar matter on a collision course with Phidian 3. Its sheer mass and velocity make it unlikely we'll be able to destroy it using our phasers or torpedoes. But we may be able to use the mass of the other fragments to inflict more damage by impacting some of the smaller debris into the larger ones. Transfer auxiliary power to your tractor beam systems. We'll need all the power we can get.
Phasers ready, Captain.
Engage tractor beam.
Diverting power to engines, Captain.
Engage tractor beam.
Excellent. We should be able to set this fragment on a collision course with the large stellar debris to break it up.
Disengage tractor beam.
Engaging tractor beam.
Engage tractor beam.
Standing by.
Disengaging tractor beam, Captain.
Engage tractor beam.
Disengaging tractor beam, Captain.
Engage tractor beam.
Engaging tractor beam.
Engage tractor beam.
Awaiting further instructions.
Disengage tractor beam. Engage tractor beam.
Engaging tractor beam. Engaging tractor beam.
Engage tractor beam.
Disengaging tractor beam, Captain.
We fragmented the largest piece, but the resulting stellar debris is still on course for Phidian 3. Continue targeting the remaining pieces. It's imperative that we destroy them before they can hit the planet.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Full power to weapons!
Engaging tractor beam.
Disengage tractor beam.
Engaging target.
Lost phasers.
Diverting power, Captain. Photons are loading, sir.
Our efforts have paid off today. All of the stellar fragments have been destroyed. We've managed to avert a disaster, and you all have done splendid work here. Well done. Captain's log, Stardate 10374.8. This is my first entry as the captain of a starship, though I wish my command bars hadn't come with such a high cost. With the loss of Captain Ruhalter and several of my crewmates, I grieve for us all. However, they died holding up the highest traditions of Starfleet, proudly doing their best to rise to a challenge and overcome great odds. Our friends and comrades will be missed. I will endeavor to be a captain worthy of such a fine crew and such a fine ship. I do regret that Starfleet has been unable to determine the whereabouts of the vessel which brought the Romulans to our doorstep. But perhaps, in time, we'll be able to piece together what really happened here today in an effort to give it meaning.
Acting Captain's Log, Stardate 45252.6. After departing Utopia Planitia Fleet Yards for a test flight of the newly completed USS Defiant, we have arrived in the Atari system to find some disturbing evidence of a Romulan incursion into Federation space. Starfleet Command has been notified of our discovery, and nearby starships are en route to our position. The Atarian Nebula was chosen as a proving ground for the Defiant's trial run because of its isolation from prying eyes. Yet, here I stare at the wreckage of a Romulan warbird well within our borders. Starfleet has been concerned by the active reemergence of the Romulan Star Empire in recent months. Their actions seem to be getting bolder with each new encounter, such as this most recent attempt to conquer Vulcan. As a matter of even greater concern, my chief engineer has informed me that upon entering Itari, our warp drive has become mysteriously inoperative. Until other Federation starships arrive, it is our duty to scout the area surrounding the nebula to determine what, if any, Romulan presence still lingers. Though this was supposed to be the Defiant's first trial run in a simulated exercise, I can't wait to see what our capabilities truly are. That's truly a spectacle I thought I'd never see, at least not this close. Let's get a scan of the...
Your vessel is not known to us. State your intentions here.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Benjamin Sisko, and I was just about to ask you that very question. Give me a reason why you have breached the neutral zone and violated the terms of our treaty.
I am Commander Valerius of the Tal Shiar. We do as we will, with or without your approval. Our intelligence has placed a very dangerous fugitive in this sector, and we lay in wait for her.
Am I to assume the disruption field inhibiting our warp drive is your doing?
As I said, we are waiting for our prey.
So you're hoping to catch your quarry. Then what?
Then we intend to destroy her for the Romulan lives she has extinguished. Our justice and laws demand no less.
Our laws mandate that anyone in our space is to be judged by our standard. If you wish to extradite a prisoner, you must go through the proper channels. You cannot simply...
Do you take us for fools, Cisco? These new Vulcan weapons will not stop us. Your puppets cannot withstand the might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Vulcan weapons? I have no idea what you're referring to, Commander. But the Federation does not attack its neighbors.
You lie. I've seen firsthand what your allies did to one of our worlds. Yet one of your ships was unharmed by the Vulcan assassin you sent into our space. She plagued us for years, and now we will know vengeance.
I'm not sure what you're basing your intelligence on, Valerius. But from where I'm sitting, you're the one who is in direct violation of our peace agreement.
You dare feign ignorance?
We both know I can't just leave you to your own devices here. You have violated our space.
Enough. This conversation has become tiresome, and you are more useful dead than interfering with my plans.
Get us into that nebula fast, Ensign. Full impulse power.
Captain's log, stardate 45252.8. Starfleet has ordered the Enterprise and 3 other Federation starships to the Itarian Nebula in response to a disturbing report from one of our vessels undertaking a routine training flight in the area. With little intelligence to go on and no sign of the Defiant, we have begun an intensive scan of the surrounding area to discover what may have happened to her. My chief engineer says all our systems are functioning properly. However, we seem to be unable to create a stable warp field. Sensors indicate this system is littered with objects that are giving off inverse graviton bursts. They seem to be having a destabilizing effect on our warp fields. We're also detecting something. A faint signal coming from within the nebula. It seems to be a Federation transponder. We should move to investigate.
Sensors are picking up energy variations.
Enterprise. It's a Federation disaster beacon. There's an encoded message hidden within the carrier.
This is Lieutenant Commander Benjamin Sisko, acting captain of the Defiant. We've been attacked by Romulan warbirds and have been unable to get word back to Starfleet of the Romulan presence here. We were unable to elude them, having been restricted to impulse speeds. Seeking refuge within the nebula has bought us time, but they are very near to discovering us here. Any Federation vessel who discovers this beacon should attempt to destroy enough warp inhibitors to disable the disruption field. Only then can you form a stable warp bubble and escape.
Sensors are picking up energy variations.
Phaser power is optimal.
Their forward shield is destroyed. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an initiative. Their forward shield is destroyed. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Their shields are gone.
Stand against us, you invite your doom.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Target destroyed.
Vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an initiative course.
You are clearly outmatched.
Their shields are gone. Laser recharge rate at minimum.
Against us, you invite your doom.
Target destroyed.
Their shields are gone.
Fool! You are clearly outmatched. Diverting energy.
Target destroyed.
Their shields are gone.
Fool! You are clearly outmatched.
Their computers are offline. Their starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Sensors are picking up energy variations.
Diverting power, Captain. Diverting energy.
Helm, stand by for command.
I'm replacing the isolinear chips for computer-assisted targeting.
Shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched.
Helm, maintain current status.
Approaching bearing 1611-204 on an intercept course. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched.
Photon torpedoes online.
Their shields are gone.
Target destroyed. Weapons on.
Diverting power, Captain.
Full power to shields.
The freighter demands your destruction.
Diverting power, Captain.
Shields are gone.
There is no escape for you.
Their computers are offline. Their aft port shield is destroyed.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Target destroyed.
Diverting power, Captain. I'm sorry, Captain.
Photon torpedoes online. Lasers online.
Their shields are gone.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched.
Their forward shield is destroyed. Their shields are gone. Their forward shield is destroyed.
you would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Weapons locked.
Captain, vessel approaching bearing 1611-204 on an intercept course.
Diverting power, Captain.
The freighter demands your destruction.
Their life support systems are offline.
Target destroyed. I'll try and bring them back from here.
Diverting power, Captain.
Help maintain current status.
Diverting energy.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched.
Their shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed. Their forward shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
against us. You invite your doom.
Prepare to launch proton torpedoes.
Vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an innocent course. Their forward shield is destroyed. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Our warp bubble is now almost completely enveloping the ship. My engineer believes we have destroyed half of the emitters necessary for us to regain warp drive. Keep targeting the remaining emitters.
Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Prepare to launch proton torpedoes.
Captain, vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an innocent course. Their shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
The freighter demands your destruction.
Torpedoes online.
Their shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
There is no escape for you.
Their forward shield is destroyed.
Prepare to launch proton torpedoes.
Their forward shield is destroyed. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Their shields are gone.
Stand by to launch torpedoes.
Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Prepare to launch proton torpedoes.
Their shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed. Captain, vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an innocent course.
Stand by to launch torpedoes.
Target destroyed.
Helm take cover.
Their shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Warp capability has been restored. Now that we have more mobility, we can begin the search for the Defiant and her crew.
Their shields are gone. Their aft starboard shield is destroyed.
Target destroyed.
161 Mark 204 on an innocent course.
Engage.
Engaging warp drive.
Sensor alert. No energy variations.
Initiating warp. Aye, Captain. Warp speed ahead.
engage.
Aborting warp, Captain.
Phasers online.
Captain, vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an intercept course. Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Diverting power, Captain.
The freighter demands your destruction.
Replacing the isolinear chip. Computer-assisted target.
Sensors are picking up energy variations.
Stand by to launch torpedoes.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Diverting energy.
Try and bring them back.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Diverting energy.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Target destroyed.
Diverting power, Captain.
Full sensor scan long range.
There is no escape for you.
I need everything you have for warp speed. There she is. Sensors have detected the Defiant within the shield perimeter of the Romulan base. No life signs are aboard. They must have taken the crew to the station. We'll have to get them back. Prepare away teams. But first, we'll have to bring the Romulan station shields down. I'll need everything you have for warp speed.
Captain, vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an intercept course. Their forward shield is destroyed.
Diverting power, Captain. Diverting energy.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum. Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
The freighter demands your destruction.
Excellent. Their shields are down. Away team, stand by. Energize. Stand by to launch torpedoes. Transporter room, energize.
Away team to Enterprise. We're aboard. Beginning infiltration.
Understood. Keep a lock on them at all times, Chief. I want them back as soon as they've rescued the Defiant's crew.
There is no escape for you.
Away team to Enterprise. We have them.
We can't drop our shield to beam you aboard until we've destroyed our attackers.
Cisco to Enterprise. No need, Captain. We'll beam to the Defiant. We can't leave her behind for the Romulans. Acting Captain's Log, Supplemental. Our encounter with the Romulan warships has truly tested the Defiant's fledgling capabilities. While she held up under fire, I can tell her systems still need a great deal of work. After informing Starfleet of the specifics of the engagement, the involvement of a Vulcan ship in combat with the Romulans seems to have caught their eye. The Romulan commander indicated that he had been harassed by some kind of Vulcan assassin. Those two terms don't seem very likely to be used in the same sentence, but I did witness an old Vulcan ship as we fled the nebula. I intend to find out what link these separate events have in common. I know it won't be easy, but something tells me that whatever I discover, it won't be to my liking.
Captain's personal log, stardate 57327.8. The wheel is come full circle. There has been a great adjustment on the Enterprise with the loss of Commander Data, and with Will Riker's and Deanna's new postings. Amid so many new personnel, I feel, at times, alone. I fear the legacy of this vessel is coming to an end, though I know she will carry on long after I am gone. For my part, I don't want this to be the last page of my journey aboard this ship. My ship. My latest assignment has me confronting a problem the Federation has dealt with since its founding. One I may very well have set in motion. Is this the promised end?
I see the Federation's official delegation has arrived. Now we may begin the process of a civilized and orderly solution to all our problems.
I am Admiral Janeway, representing the interests of Starfleet in this matter, Tyrell of Vulcan.
And I am Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Locutus. Yes, I know who you are.
Forgive me, madam, but that is not my name.
Your current designation is irrelevant. We know you as Locutus, though the Collective may have changed a bit since you were last a part of us.
I see no change in the Collective. An armada of Borg vessels looms above a Federation planet, which usually means ill intent.
Just so. These feeble minds are no match for my mental disciplines. We are so much more than the Borg of old.
You sound the same as the old Queen to me.
While you are no doubt testing my resolve, Catherine. May I call you Catherine? We are Vulcan, not Borg.
We? Don't you mean I? Look what has become of you. The Borg have changed you, altered you.
Your cursory examination of the situation is misguided, Locutus. I have molded the Borg into a tool of total logic. Surely it is better to be part of a union working for a common goal. That is the heart of the Vulcan philosophy. Knowledge and understanding in all things.
Sounds like a dictatorship to me. Why don't you skip to the part where you tell us why you're here and what it is you really want?
Have I not made my intentions plain enough? I wish to put an end to all that is illogical in the Alpha Quadrant.
Is it not illogical to force these changes, as you define them, upon others?
To expect logic to triumph through pacifism is illogical, Locutus. How many times must you see it through all of your histories, even that of my people, before we found a more responsible way of existing?
Responsible? Is that how you would define the deaths of the thousands you have sacrificed in pursuit of your personal paradise?
Regrettable incidents, but necessary for the ultimate good.
Enough of this, Tyrell.
if that's still who you are beneath all that Borg technology. Withdraw your forces from Federation space immediately.
You refuse to understand that the logical choice is to surrender.
Tyrell, if you truly control the collective, then let it be sundered. Free the millions of souls who have been taken by the Borg. You are still Vulcan. Don't let them take that from you as well.
We cannot hide what we are. In this, though we cannot be said to be flattering honest men, it must not be denied, but I am a plain-dealing villain. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter us. Goodbye, Locutus. We will miss you.
I take it we can expect the worst?
There is no true Vulcan left within her. She won't stop until every planet has become the paradise she desires.
Then we'll go with your plan, Jean-Luc. Take command of the fleet. I'll be back with some friends. Janeway out.
To all ships, the Borg have begun their assault in the Aurelius region. I have ordered that all Federation civilians in this system be evacuated to Starbase 127. To that end, we will provide protection to the transports carrying those people to safety. But we won't be able to hold the line indefinitely. Harassing the cubes may provide enough of a distraction to allow more transports to be launched, but ultimately, this system will be overrun. Every second counts. Godspeed, and keep your wits about you. Picard out. Enterprise.
Captain, it's the Borg.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position. Engaging target.
Initiating warp.
Engaging target.
Engaging target.
The Borg cubes have begun their assault on Aurelia. Stay on alert. They are coming for us. Lock photons.
Borg vessels approaching. Borg vessel destroyed.
In phaser range, Captain. Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Phaser power is optimal.
Target destroyed.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Engaging warp drive.
Engaging target.
Their sensors are offline.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels on approach.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Prepare to launch photon torpedo.
Their sensors are offline.
Borg
vessels have attacked some of our transports. We must engage and keep them busy so the transports have time to escape.
Warping to your coordinates. Sir, we're dropping out of course. Moving into attack position.
Engaging target. Borg vessel destroyed.
Proceeding to war.
Moving into attack position. Borg vessel destroyed. We are engaging the Borg. Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise.
Propulsion will adapt to surface.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Their propulsion systems are offline.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessels approaching.
Excalibur standing by.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Diverting energy. Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed. Sensors have detected Borg energy signatures.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg cubes are assimilating another planet. The civilians there are helpless without our intervention.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Sensors have detected Borg energy signatures.
Excalibur standing by.
Photon torpedoes ready. Enterprise.
Setting course.
Target destroyed.
Warping to your coordinates. Engaging target.
Target destroyed.
Moving into attack position.
Assimilation is inevitable. Borg vessel destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Borg vessels on approach. Hi, Captain. Warp speed ahead.
Moving into attack position.
Photon torpedoes online.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Prepare to return fire.
We are the Borg.
Isolinear chips. Computer system turning.
The Borg cubes have begun their assault on Aurelia. Stay on alert. They are coming for us. Now we have their attention. With a cube destroyed, they'll consider us a threat. Be ready.
Proceeding to warp. We've lost sensors. Setting course.
Aborting warp, Captain.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Engaging target.
Their propulsion systems are offline.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg ships detected.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Moving into attack position.
Enterprise.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Engaging target.
I'll need everything you have. Warp speed.
Photon torpedoes online.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Captain, it's the Borg.
Stand by on phasers.
Borg vessel destroyed.
In phaser range, Captain.
Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed. Warping to your coordinates.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg ships, Captain.
Moving into attack position.
Borg vessel
engaging the Borg.
Their weapons are offline. Their propulsion systems are offline. Their sensors are offline.
Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed. Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Borg vessel destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching. Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise.
Target destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
We are the Borg.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching. Borg vessel destroyed.
Launch proton.
In phaser range, Captain.
Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed.
Launch phaser.
Borg ships detected.
Lasers online.
Borg vessel destroyed.
We have torpedo lock, Captain.
Their weapons are offline.
Target destroyed.
Stand by to launch torpedoes.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Weapons locked.
Captain, it's the Borg.
We are the Borg.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Lasers online.
Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed.
Resistance is futile.
Borg vessel destroyed. Enemy vessel detected. Borg vessel destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Borg ships, Captain.
Lasers online.
We are the Borg.
Borg vessel destroyed.
In phaser range, Captain.
Target destroyed. Photon torpedoes online.
Borg vessel destroyed. We are engaging the Borg.
Their weapons are offline.
Target destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Their propulsion systems are offline.
Target destroyed.
Enemy vessel detected. Borg vessel destroyed.
Mission accomplished. The majority of the people on those planets have been rescued and are transferring to warp-capable ships at the starbase. We'll cover their retreat.
You know us too well, Locutus. Perhaps you are more formidable than I had previously thought. If you want my attention, you shall have it.
Fate and time. Two courses that have intersected my path on several occasions. But never have they come back to me and sounded to the core of my being with such resonance. Until now. The sands of time have run out of the hourglass and left me with a burden that I try to accept. I know that I am responsible. They say a paradox is an unavoidable event. But I feel that somehow I should have known. I made her. And now I own this blemish upon the past. Of all the decisions that I have examined or questioned, this is the one I feel may haunt me for some time to come. Captain's personal log supplemental. Our ruse has drawn out Tyrell and the task force she commands. The Klingon and Romulan fleets have successfully lured the other elements of her Borg forces to this more defensible position above Bajor. The Bajorans have graciously offered the services of Deep Space Nine, recognizing the tactical importance of this region. Our fleets, however, are scattered across this system, engaging the enemy. If we are to hold them here and possibly turn this engagement into an advantage, we must bring the fleets together. Our first order of business must be to secure Deep Space Nine and use its might to keep the Borg off balance. If it falls, so do all our chances of equalizing the odds. As for Tyrell, time shall unfold what plated cunning hides. Enterprise. Enterprise to the fleet. All attack squadrons will form up and engage the Borg attacking Deep Space Nine and our Klingon friends. Remember to keep clear of the station's field of fire. Good luck.
Engaging target.
Objective achieved.
Glory to you, Captain Picard. Fire in any direction, and you shall hit an enemy. A test of our warriors' mettle. We shall bathe in blood today, either as victors or as the righteous dead on the way to Stovokor.
Preferably the former, General Menvek. Thanks to your swift action, Deep Space Nine has been secured. You have earned great honor for your house, but we still have to marshal the other forces in the system.
Never have I fought such a soulless enemy as these, Borg. But rest assured, we shall be victorious, and souls or no, we shall send them all to Graythor. Lead on, Captain. We shall follow you into the belly of the beast.
Our long-range sensors have detected 3 battlefronts. 2 Romulan fleets are fighting Borg vessels on opposite sides of the system, while the remaining Klingon forces are also engaged in a fleet action at a 3rd location.
Whatever you decide, Captain, we will be at your side.
Objective achieved.
Sovereign standing by. Warping to your coordinates.
Enterprise.
Venture standing by.
On our way.
Moving to attack position.
I'll need everything you have. Warp speed.
Moving to attack position.
In phaser range, Captain.
Sovereign to fleet. Awaiting orders. Board ship detected.
Target destroyed. Engaging target. Phasers online. Target destroyed. Warping to your coordinates.
Romulan fleet, we have come to aid you.
I am Sub-Commander Varel. My flight of warbirds has been battling these wretched Borg with minimal success. But it seems our fortunes have changed for the better since your arrival. I salute your superior sense of timing.
And I hail your bravery, Sub-Commander. Holding the Borg ships here has given us a chance to clear the area around the station. It took a great deal of courage to hold your ground.
A necessary measure, calculated in the hopes that we would achieve a successful campaign here against these vermin.
We still have work to do. Are you prepared to move out?
Indeed, Captain. Lead the way. My warbirds will take up formation in the fleet. Varel out.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels on approach.
I need everything you have. Warp speed. Helm, stand by for command.
Engaging target.
In phaser range, Captain.
Romulan fleet, this is the Federation starship Enterprise. What is your status?
Welcome, Enterprise. I am Commander Praetus of the Romulan warbird Sirak. Though we were certainly capable of vanquishing this foe, the defeat was much swifter with your assistance. My ship has taken only moderate damage. Others weren't so fortunate, but I believe we still have enough combat-effective ships to mount an offensive against the remaining Borg vessels.
Excellent. We must move immediately to assist the other fleets throughout the system.
Agreed. I placed my attack group under your flag. Lead on, Enterprise.
Enemy vessel detected. Sovereign to fleet. We have arrived at our final destination.
Engage warp drive. Not possible, Captain. I'm sorry, Captain.
I'll need everything you have. Warp speed.
We're in position.
We have torpedo lock, Captain.
Break off my warriors. They fight as though the spirit of Kalis was upon them.
Contact your ships, General Menvek. Let them know we are here to help them fight our common enemy.
Warriors of the Empire, we come to do you honor in the face of the aggressor. We will crush our enemies underfoot.
Helm, get us out of here. Warp 1, engage.
We are picking up subspace distortions. Conduits are forming.
Locutus, I see you have managed to bring your chaotic governments to bear upon me. Well played. Though I'm sure you know this alliance will not save you. I give you one last chance to surrender.
Sorry, that word is not in Starfleet's vocabulary. If this is to be our end, then we will die with our individuality intact.
I see. You leave me no choice. My only regret is that what is left of Sarek within you will also be destroyed. However, I promise if I can preserve you within the collective mind, I will do so.
More prey for the hunt. Excellent. My warrior's thirst was not quenched in our last engagement.
Our ships stand ready to engage the enemy.
Warbirds at the ready, Picard. We will form up on you.
Enterprise to the fleet. Move forward and target at will.
For glory and honor, we fly to war!
Objective achieved. Enemy vessel detected. Lost proton.
Engaging target.
Stand by on base.
Engaging target. Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Prepare to launch proton torpedoes. Enterprise.
We are engaging the board.
Look at them, Picard! Running from the sight of our advance! They are truly the soulless cowards we thought.
This battle isn't over yet, General. Tyrell's been defeated here, but there is still another battle in the offing. Picard to fleet. Pursuit course. Engage at maximum warp. Captain's log supplemental. With the help of our former allies, we were able to force Tyrell's collective into retreat from Deep Space Nine. While the Klingons believe this is a sign of victory, I am a bit more cautious. Without the support of DS9, we lose the advantage of choosing the time and place of our engagement. However, the alternative of letting Tyrell escape so she can replenish her drones and ships would be foolhardy. We have no choice but to pursue her to whatever ground she has chosen for this final confrontation.
Enterprise standing by.
There she is. I can see why she's chosen this sector to make her stand. Sensors indicate that area has high concentration of polaric ion energy.
Polaric ion energy? But it's so unpredictable. It's unstable enough to destroy her and everything else within 100,000 kilometers.
Tyrell isn't going to make this easy. It will be a hunt to the last. And unstable or not, she seems to have harnessed the power of this nebula effectively.
Picard, my ships are registering a large energy pocket forming around Tyrell's vessel. Looks to be a shield of some kind. This Vulcan is cunning.
I've never seen that kind of shield configuration before. There are similarities between regenerative shielding we've encountered in the past, but this is much more complex.
She must be using the nebula's unique properties to bolster her shield matrix. That would give her a vast source of power to defend herself. In any case, it's more than any of our weapons can penetrate. She's not going anywhere. The safest place in the galaxy for her right now is in that string.
I agree. There is no sense in leaving the only safe haven in the sector.
Picard, my sensors are picking up some kind of anomaly. What is this Target doing?
I'm not sure. It seems like some kind of subspace rift.
Sensors indicate a tachyon pulse emanating from the phenomena.
It's a transwarp conduit. She's trying to bring in reinforcements.
Admiral, is there any way to close this conduit?
Yes, but this one doesn't read the same as the ones I've encountered in the past. The energy signature is much greater than normal. I think Tyrell is sustaining it from the power she's drawing from the string. It's unlikely our torpedoes will be able to collapse it. At least not completely. If we want to shut that conduit down, we're going to have to shut her down.
My chief engineer is working on the problem, Admiral. But our first concern must be dealing with these new arrivals. Some of the ships coming through the conduit aren't registering on our sensors as active. Their power matrix readings are highly unstable. This conduit must be having some undesirable side effects on those vessels. I'd stay clear of them, as they're likely to self-destruct.
Agreed, Jean-Luc. I've received communications over subspace that more help is on the way. Let's take them down a peg before our friends show up. Focus on the active Borg vessels and steer clear of the unstable ones.
Resistance is futile.
Borg vessels approaching.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Engaging target. Laser locked.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Lasers locked. Significant damage to enemy sensors. Lasers locked.
Borg vessel destroyed.
We are the Borg.
Borg vessels approaching.
Photons locked on target. Lasers locked on target, Captain. Our shields are low, Captain. We have torpedo locked.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Engaging target.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Resistance is futile.
Tyrell has called out the big guns, gentlemen. That's a Borg tactical cube.
Admiral, you've encountered one of these before. What can we expect?
We damaged the cube internally, and we had the help of a Borg sphere to destroy it. Tactical cubes are extremely well armored and very destructive.
Then we fly to a real challenge. This day will be one to remember through the ages.
If we coordinate our attacks on the vessel, we might be able to better penetrate its armor.
Excellent suggestion, Kratos. Enterprise to all Allied vessels. Bring your weapons to bear on the tactical cube. Let's see if we can't get this nut to crack.
Lasers locked on target, Captain.
Simulation is embedded.
Our shields are low, Captain. Diverting energy. Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Diverting energy.
Engaging target.
Lock phasers.
Engaging target.
destroyed.
Lock failure.
Engaging target.
Lasers locked on target, Captain.
Board vessel destroyed. Board vessels approaching.
Warp speed.
Engaging target. Engaging target.
Engaging target.
I get it. Warp speed ahead.
Borg vessels approaching.
Lock phasers.
Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Photons are loaded, Captain.
You will add your distinctiveness to our order.
Photons are loaded, Captain.
Borg vessels approaching.
The cube has been destroyed. Good work, everyone.
Board vessel destroyed. Board vessel destroyed. Enemy weapon systems damaged.
We've achieved our objective.
How magnificent, how brightly these Borg ships flare against the stars. What now, Picard?
Our engineers have been working, and I believe we have a plan. We've called in the USS Scott. He should arrive here momentarily.
Captain Picard, we have the equipment you requested.
Excellent, Scott. We'll make the necessary modifications via remote link.
Confirmed, Enterprise. Captain, we've also been modified to serve as a deep space repair and rearm vessel. You need only to get close and hail us to initiate the process. We'll remain here and guard the sensor pods and provide any support to ships that require it.
Understood. Picard out. We're modifying these sensor pods the Scott brought to emit a magneton pulse.
Isn't that something the Dominion used to use?
Yes, but we've been experimenting with ways to adapt the magneton field to block certain types of subspace ruptures at their point of formation. An anti-subspace weapon, if you will. We thought it might come in handy someday. That day appears to have arrived. We'll have to get each one to a specific location on the two opposite ends of the string. Once they're in place, we can activate the pulse.
Very well. Let's get these sensor pods where they need to go. Prepare tractor beams. Never a dull moment with you, Captain. You sure know how to show a lady a good time.
You said it yourself, Admiral. I get all the easy assignments.
We have torpedo lock, Captain.
Enterprise standing by.
Engaging warp drive.
Venture to fleet. We're in position.
Open hailing frequency.
They're not responding, Captain.
We're in position.
Course set, Captain.
Sovereign to fleet. We're in position.
Diverting power, Captain.
We've reached the optimum deployment zone for the first sensor pod. Disengaging tractor beam. First sensor pod is in position. Beginning power-up procedures.
This is going to draw the Borg to the pods like bees to honey. All ships on alert. We have to keep the pod protected until the second one is in position.
Engaging tractor beam.
Second sensor pod has been set. Initiating auto-start sequence. Startup sequences have been finalized. We're bringing the sensor pod's pulse generators online now. They've destroyed the first pod. We'll have to get one of the reserve units and redeploy.
Our shields are low, Captain. Warp speed. Aborting warp, Captain. I'm sorry, Captain.
Your culture will adapt to service us.
Engage tractor beam.
Captain, they've taken our shields.
We are the Borg.
Captain, hull integrity is severely compromised.
Second sensor pod has been set. Initiating auto-start sequence. Startup sequences have been finalized. We're bringing the sensor pod's pulse generators online now.
A sensor pod is gone. We're running out of time. Set course back to the Scott to pick up the reserve unit.
Initiate warp. Hailing frequency open. Hailing frequency open. Engaging tractor beam.
Borg vessels approaching.
Diverting power to engines, Captain.
Second sensor pod has been set. Initiating auto-start sequence. Startup sequences have been finalized. We're bringing the sensor pod's pulse generators online now.
This is not logical. I am losing the necessary power to maintain the conduit and our shields. All Borg units, form a perimeter around my vessel.
I can smell the scent of victory at hand. Nowhere left to run. And surrounded.
An end could be close. Having chosen this location to hide, the Vulcan neglected to factor in that the string has a destabilizing effect on warp fields. She will not be able to escape.
Events have certainly changed in our favor, but we haven't beaten her yet. Our sensors are reading increased activity within the dormant Borg vessels. She's bringing them out of regeneration. Prepare to engage the remaining Borg ships. Tyrell cannot be allowed to escape.
We are the Borg.
Stand by to fire phase.
Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Photons are low, Captain. Our shields are low, Captain. Diverting power, Captain.
We will add your distinctiveness to our home.
Our shields are
Photons are loaded, Captain. Diverting energy.
The culture will adapt to service us.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Engaging target.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Engaging target.
Engaging tractor beam. Engaging tractor beam. Phasers ready, Captain.
engaging target.
Engaging target.
Captain's log, stardate 57332.5. Victory. Though we have thwarted Tyrell's master plan, a victory begs the question, where do we go from here? The Borg have once again left us picking up the pieces, honoring our dead, and hoping for the future. My responsibility here is inescapable. The ripples in the water are a consequence of my actions. However, I have come to live with an understanding that all things have a bane, and this one, the Borg, haunt me the most. I could hear Tyrell in her final moments calling out to me. Whether it was the Vulcan or Borg in my mind, I wonder which we destroyed and which one was set free.